Peter Jennings in Moscow as Gorbachev fights for his political life. Ted Koppel from South Africa on amazing changes there. Watch ABC's World News tonight, Monday. The biggest sale ever from Ford. Now Ford gives you a $1,000 cash bonus on the #1 selling cars and trucks in America. A $1,000 cash bonus from Ford on Taurus, Thunderbird, Probe, Tempo, Mustang, and Festiva. A $1,000 cash bonus on the best-selling Ford Escort and Ford Ranger, plus Bronco and Aerostar. And now a $750 cash bonus on F-Series trucks. Or choose 4.8% financing for 48 months on Taurus and Aerostar. It's the biggest sale ever from Ford. See your Ford dealer today.
2 Cardinal baseball pitchers in Southern Illinois this weekend, and both fear a spring training lockout. More at 10.
Tonight, the United Sammy Davis Jr.'s 60th anniversary celebration. Brought to you by Dr. Pepper and your local Dr. Pepper bottler. Dr. Pepper is just what the doctor ordered. The good time, great taste of McDonald's. AT&T, the right choice. And Chrysler Corporation and the Chrysler Motors Black Dealers Association.
What do you like about your Eagle Premier?
Everything.
You mean the leather interior and the roominess?
I said everything.
So what's Premier got that other cars in its class don't have?
Me.
You test drove the Maxima?
You got it.
The Taurus and the Cressida?
You got it.
Then you tried the Eagle Premier?
You got it.
What'd you think?
I got it.
Comes a time in every guy's life when, well, things begin to change. You know what I'm talking about, fellas? Suddenly, wheels means cars instead of skateboards. Look, let's broaden your horizons. It's time to move on. Instead of always reaching for that same old bag of potato chips, why not tear into a bag of nacho cheese, Doritos tortilla chips? Bigger taste, bigger crunch. Here's a snack chip that bites back. Come on. Nacho cheese Doritos. You're a man now. You can handle it. Come on. Crunch all you want. We'll make more.
Oh, the phone cords that bind, that hold your small business back. Now AT&T can set you free with the first cordless phone specifically designed for business, the multi-line Merlin cordless. It works with AT&T small business phone systems, so you don't have to lose any quality to gain your freedom. Set your business free. Call 1-800-MERLIN-ATT for the new Merlin cordless.
Who's left?
Kane.
Pitch him, Maroon. Let's do up.
Kane.
So Burns is going to have to go to his bench. The only choice is John Kane.
Hey, kid. Get me the doc.
Burns has been reluctant to use Kane, preferring to go with the younger players, but he may not have a choice here tonight.
Now batting from Maroon, Kane.
What got into him?
Every day, 22 million people come into McDonald's. They count on the same hot, fresh food at every McDonald's all over the world. But imagine if there were only one McDonald's you could count on. And 22 million people came in at the same time. The whole restaurant would fill up. The city would fill up. And all those people in one place would cause the Earth to tilt off its axis and go spinning into space. And that would make a real mess of everything. That's why we make every McDonald's from Poughkeepsie to Pomona just as good as every other McDonald's, thereby saving the universe.
While the Daytona Shelby Turbo may not be quite as plush as the Aston Martin, and the power plant isn't quite like a Lamborghini, its new VNT Turbo makes it one of the most powerful front-wheel sports cars built in America. And while it doesn't quite reach the speed of a Testarossa, at that speed, you might miss something. The all-new Dodge Daytona Shelby Turbo, the hot new spirit of Dodge. Now get up to $2,000 back at Dodge, guaranteed.
The bravest men.
Ain't no dream.
heroes with something to prove.
They gotta know that nobody's gonna let them fight.
And nothing to lose.
Someday they're gonna let the 54 get into it.
Matthew Broderick.
We'll be ready, sir.
Denzel Washington.
Come on!
Carrie Elways.
Ready!
Morgan Freeman. Glory. Rated R. Now playing at a theater near you.
In DeMont, Washington, when a kid's 18, he's old enough to drive, old enough to vote, and old enough to worry about something most adults have. Gingivitis, an early reversible gum disease that left untreated could get serious. Just ask your dentist. Fortunately, many know enough to use Listerine, the only non-prescription mouthwash accepted by the American Dental Association for helping to prevent and reduce plaque in gingivitis. Yep, if you're old enough to worry about gum disease, you ought to be smart enough to use Listerine.
I want to try something different. Can you make me look like that?
Tuesday, it's a brand new job.
Oh, I'm sure you can, Iris. I'll go get the wand.
But she's the same old Roseanne. Then.
I'm not gonna spend the rest of my life slicing wire.
We all got chances, Elvis. Some of them we just can't take.
In 1954, Vernon Presley wanted his son to have a steady job with a secure future.
Well, I said, tell me, baby, what's wrong with you?
His dream came true. A special preview of Elvis, Tuesday.
Sammy Davis Jr.'s 60th anniversary celebration will continue in a moment.
You don't want, you don't get. That's arithmetic.
Joe Kennedy. He became the father of 2 senators and a president.
You're a very successful and wealthy man. Isn't that winning?
No, not yet.
He had an appetite for power,
For the first Irish Catholic ambassador to England.
wealth, and women.
I never made history with anyone I've made love with. How soon will you be home?
If there's any dirty work to be done, I'll be the one to do it.
The Kennedys of Massachusetts, 2 weeks from tonight.
Uncle Lou, what do you think of that new Diet Pepsi? What, are you nuts? I love this new Diet Pepsi so much better than Diet Coke that I would rather you drop the bowling ball on my tongue than I don't have my Diet Pepsi. I'd rather have a rash that I can't reach. I'd rather my mother-in-law come back to life. Ooh, I would rather eat lint than not have my Diet Pepsi. You understand? Yeah, you love the new Diet Pepsi. What?
New Diet Pepsi with 100% NutraSweet, the taste that beats Diet Coke.
Country, this scene looks all too familiar.
So, what got you so upset?
And on the next entertainment this week, we've got the inside story on why it seems more and more kids in movies and TV are having fun causing trouble. But are they bad role models for your kids or just good comedy?
I know I wouldn't act like that at home. My parents wouldn't let that happen.
Get the inside story only on entertainment this week.
Sunday at 10:45 on TV3 WSIL.
New life for a Franklin County daycare center. The story at 10 on News 3.
Hey, Rizzucci, looking a little pale. Maybe he needs a doctor or something. Maybe I do.
What happened?
Hey, don't look at me.
You have to drive it to believe it. The new Accord.
This is delicious, Danny. What do you call it?
It's new ragu fresh Italian pasta sauce.
So delicate. What's it called?
Fresh Italian pasta sauce.
Yeah, it's really fresh, but what's the name?
Ragu uses less heavy tomato paste and twice the crushed tomatoes.
But what's the name of the sauce?
New ragu fresh Italian pasta sauce. More crushed tomatoes, more fresh tomato taste.
Twice, 3 times?
Here's a jar.
You want to tell me?
Look, it has the name on it.
Forget it. Just forget it.
They instantly turn on. You put that show lead on, and that spark is right there. That's the difference between a good dog and a great dog. These are champions. They deserve the best. And I recommend Pedigree and Pedigree Mealtime.
Pedigree,
recommended by top breeders.
And now there's a new kind of pedigree. Pedigree Choice Cuts. Tender, juicy, meaty chunks with a sauce dogs can't resist. One look tells you it's choice. One feeding shows you it's irresistible. New Pedigree Choice Cuts. Recommended by top breeders.
My poor brother, Tom. Every time he tried to see what he was missing, he would miss what he was seeing. Then Tom got this amazing Magnavox TV that lets him watch one show while he checks out all the others on this remarkable little window.
Hey, that's a smart window, Dick.
That's what they call it, Tom.
They call it Tom?
No. They call it Smart Window, Tom.
I don't know. I kind of like Tom.
Magnavox. Smart choice. Very smart.
Friday, it's DJ's first kiss.
I'm 13!
An all-new Full House. Then...
You're the most beautiful girl in the whole world. And I'm the luckiest guy.
A new Family Matters after Full House, Friday.
Chrysler New Yorker, 5th Avenue. Driving pretty, driving smart. Chrysler New Yorker, 5th Avenue is saying something all new. And it's all about comfort, style, and technology. And Chrysler's exclusive Crystal Key Owner program completes the package. The all-new Chrysler New Yorker, 5th Avenue. If the rebate goes up, Chrysler will pay you the difference.
I think I'm in love.
Who now?
That goddess on the raft.
Out of your league.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Watch and learn.
May I have a towel? Richard?
Never underestimate the doctor.
Hi, excuse me. Are you French? You look French. I love French food.
This morning, I was following a Sears service truck when it dawned on me. I see Sears trucks all the time. It also dawned on me that I hardly ever see a service truck from those so-called superstores. So before you make that next big buying decision, ask yourself what kind of service you'll get 5 years from now, or if they'll even be around to answer the phone. That's one of the big reasons I feel better when I buy a major appliance or electronics from Sears. And that's what they mean by your money's worth, and a whole lot more.
Know what a lot of today's teens are doing? They're thinking about their futures and the future of Black America. That's why once again McDonald's celebrates Black History Month by looking to the future. Join us now as we salute our 1990 McDonald's Black History Makers of Tomorrow. These 10 teens have been selected because of their visions, their dreams, and the roles they want to play as leaders in America's future. And someday they may truly have a place in Black history.
What goes first? The graham cracker, the marshmallow, or the chocolate?
Gee, s'mores are hard to make.
Hey, who ate the chocolate?
Now there's a new way to enjoy the campfire goodness of s'mores. New Suddenly S'mores. Just pop them in the microwave and they turn into an ooey gooey chocolatey fudge graham sandwich. New Suddenly S'mores. Suddenly the great taste of s'mores in seconds.
Monday.
Stop raping the forest!
MacGyver goes out on a limb to save the trees.
I can handle it.
MacGyver, then, based on a true story.
Daddy, you're alive!
The father who refused to let his family die.
Mayday, mayday. 2 children stranded.
Robert Conrad, Anything to Survive. Monday.
Sammy Davis Jr.'s 60th anniversary celebration will continue in a moment. Tuesday's terrific in Fort Lauderdale.
Hey,
First,
did I just feel a drop? Or are you drooling?
it's Who's the Boss? Then,
She dumped me.
Paul, snap out of it.
She said I was suffocating her. I thought she wanted to be suffocated.
The Wonder Years, Tuesday.
The Dairy Queen Homestyle Burger is the biggest regular-sized burger in the business.
I didn't know that.
And right now, it's on sale for just 59 cents.
You're kidding. Only 59 cents for a big burger like that?
You see, Dairy Queen doesn't even sell little bitty burgers.
Well, you ought to tell people how big the DQ Homestyle Burger really is.
That's why we're having this 59-cent burger sale.
Oh, good idea.
We treat you right.
But tragic.
The heroic.
What's going on? You got a knife! Your brothers? No, the guy!
I'm just glad we're all alive.
The sensational. The original. The best. A current affair.
Weekdays at 6 on TV3.
Local reaction to recent developments in South Africa tonight at 10 on News 3.
I'm using this other long-distance company. Try to call Phoenix, I misdialed Fiji. I call the operator. She says she can't give me instant credit. I say AT&T always did. She says, you're not dealing with AT&T.
If you miss dealing with AT&T, it's easier than ever to come back. Just call 1-800-582-1700 right now and we'll switch you back for free.
They kept saying how much money I'd save. Then I get the first bill. I'm not kidding. I thought it was a typo. I mean, where were the big savings?
People who thought they could do better than AT&T are coming back for the real value. You can too. It's simple. Just call now and come back for free.
Takes longer getting through, but I'm saving a ton, right? Wrong.
You gotta read the fine print. I couldn't believe it.
You're not dealing with AT&T.
Oh, I am now. 1-800-582-1700 for dependable, crystal clear AT&T long-distance service. Call now and we'll switch you for free. You couldn't pick a better time to come back.
If you want an anti-lock braking system like Mercedes, a driver airbag like BMW, a rear load-leveling suspension feature similar to Rolls, and a more advanced transmission than Jaguar, this is a simple way to get it all. Introducing the all-new Chrysler Imperial. There is no luxury without engineering.
The guaranteed rebate has been extended until February 28th. Get $1,000 now.
There's only one thing I used to hate worse than having to wash out my pantyhose every night. And that was having to throw them out.
Pantyhose that last are no nonsense.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Miller.
I just knew they'd call.
It's almost as if someone once said, just in case people like sunshine and water, we'd better make Florida. And we'd better make miles of beautiful beaches and places like St. Augustine and Key West, just in case people want to go to them. There are over 4 million miles of roads in Alamo territory, all across America. And nationwide, only Alamo gives you all those miles for free, including the ones that run through a state that's named after sunshine.
Knowing how to read and write can really make you feel wanted. Help someone learn to read. Volunteer as a tutor in your community.
Tuesday.
Hi.
Hi.
I've missed you.
You're married.
It's a second chance for love.
No, Jeffrey, what are we doing? We can't do this. I wish that you didn't have to go.
I'm in love with you. 30-something, Tuesday.
When Reggie and I agreed to meet for breakfast, I didn't think I needed to say where. It could only be one place. Where else can you get this delicious bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit? So much for him.
Nice move, Jack. The Prelude SI with four-wheel steering from Honda.
Grandpa, you think you could have a party every time you come out with a new product? This is really nice.
You don't have a party like this every night.
This is big. This is really big, this new light microwave popcorn.
With 1/3 fewer calories and 2/3 less fat.
Than our regular microwave. And it pops up more than any other light microwave.
It's going to keep my figure just like it is today.
Well, you're pretty good looking, Grandpa, you know.
That's what Grandma says, too.
Yeah. Not all of us can be as good looking as you, Grandpa.
Well, that's true. That's true.
The day may come when every freestanding range will have a smooth, sealed-in surface that's easy to clean and heats up this fast. But Whirlpool has it today.
Hey, Mike, I really like this white Zinfandel.
Well, good, good. Now put it down. We're going to try another one.
He loves to do this.
This one's great.
Yeah, I like it better.
Why?
Can't it just taste better? Isn't that allowed?
Did you know Gallo made a white Zinfandel?
No, it's terrific, isn't it?
Hey, am I going to get any credit for this?
Ernest and Julio Gallo present a very special white Zinfandel. It will change the way you think about Gallo.
Wednesday.
The war is over.
It's the moment they've all been waiting for.
Forget your troubles. Come on, get happy.
But is it really the end?
Don't you believe it? When the wheels of my Freedom Bird lift off, I'll believe it.
China Beach.
Sammy Davis Jr.'s 60th anniversary celebration will continue in a moment.
Advertising in America.
See the process in action on Good Morning America this week.
An ABC News brief. Now from Washington, Tom Gerald.
Good evening. It was the biggest political protest Moscow has seen since the 1920s. More than 200,000 demonstrators marched outside the Kremlin today to demand the Communist Party give up its constitutionally guaranteed monopoly on power. The party's Central Committee meets tomorrow to consider a number of radical reforms. In Yugoslavia, the Communist Party and the affluent Republic of Slovenia today broke away from the Central Party, changed its name, and called for immediate talks with the newly formed opposition parties. In South Africa, Winnie Mandela met with her husband, the imprisoned black nationalist hero Nelson Mandela. She told reporters there are still serious obstacles to his release, which was expected sometime this week. All this week, ABC's Ted Koppel will be reporting from South Africa, and ABC's Peter Jennings will be in the Soviet Union, broadcasting from Moscow on changes underway in Russia. That's News Brief. More later on the ABC News Weekend Report.
Don't take away all my caffeine. Hey, I try to be good. I eat bran. But I'm human. I love coffee, and I like caffeine. You can take away some. Little, maybe. Okay. Take half.
New Hills Brothers Perfect Balance Coffee. Finally, all the taste of regular with half the caffeine. Perfect Balance is the perfect balance, and you can taste it.
I'll give up the other half in my next life.
Controlling weeds in Contil corn has never been easy. Until now. Meet Bullet Herbicide. High caliber control for Contil corn. Bullet contains tiny timed-release capsules that move through crop residue into the weed germination zone, where its weed control firepower is released. Bullet. High caliber control for Contil corn.
New opportunity to help some needy Williamson County residents. The story at 10 on News 3.
There's something about it. It's great.
It's just different.
Diet Dr. Pepper is
Like nothing else.
The Volvo 240 has built a reputation for surviving accidents, and we at Subaru have always been impressed by that. So we gave the new Subaru Legacy wagon unibody construction, like the Volvo 240. But unlike the 240, the Subaru Legacy is available with full-time four-wheel drive and anti-lock brakes. Because the best way to survive an accident is not to get into one.
Nothing beats it. Nothing beats it. The one and only. Nothing beats it. The clean, the crisp, the cold. The king of beers.
Nothing beats a Bud. Nothing beats the king of beers. Nothing beats a Budweiser. Nothing beats a Bud.
Товарищи члены партии, мы должны все как один приложить максимум усилий для достижения нашей...
Something revolutionary is happening. It's new Doritos Light, Ruffles Light, and Cheetos Light with 1/3 less oil. Soon, they'll be taking over parties everywhere.
In 1 week.
This guy's really good.
He's not a guy, he's a machine.
Meet the newest soldier in the fight against crime.
Thank you for your cooperation.
The future of law enforcement is here.
Your move, creep.
RoboCop. Parental discretion is advised.
Sammy Davis Jr.'s 60th anniversary celebration will continue in a moment.
Peter Jennings in Moscow as Gorbachev fights for his political life. Ted Koppel from South Africa on amazing changes there. Watch ABC's World News tonight, Monday.
Ford sold more trucks than Chevy in Ford County, Illinois, Ford County, Kansas, Chadds Ford, Pennsylvania, and Chevy Chase, Maryland. In fact, Ford outsold Chevy all over America in 1989. And Chevy keeps saying they're winning. Winning what?
The best-selling trucks in America are at your quality Ford dealer.
This is a News 3 update.
Good evening, I'm Steve Stewart. Coming up tonight at 10 on the Sunday edition of News 3, hundreds of thousands of citizens clogged the streets of Moscow today, demanding that the Communist Party relinquish its monopoly on power. The 5-hour protest came on the eve of an important meeting of the Communist Party's Central Committee. In West Frankfort today, a daycare center was reopened. It was significant because it's the town's only daycare, and it took a lot of hard work from members of that community to make it a reality. The SIU Spring Sports and Recreation Show has come and gone for another year. Show officials say more than 10,000 people attended the event at the SIU Arena. In sports, Dave Prom has highlights from today's action between Illinois and Indiana in basketball, as well as Missouri and Colorado. Also, we'll look back at last night's SIU Bradley game in Peoria, and 2 Cardinal pitchers fear a baseball lockout. Also, Mike Mays has weather. See you tonight at 10.